Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been a hot minute since I've done a new releases video, and I kind of felt the urge to do one, so here we are. How I'm going to structure this one though, rather than just a weird random hodgepodge of stuff, is I'm going to talk about things that I actually am interested in, and then end off on the negative with the stuff that I'm just not one bit interested in. So let's just dive straight into it. I'm going to shuffle over here so we can put pictures up here. And the first picture we're going to put up is this glorious thing here from Chantacaille. I would give my left boob for this collection. It is so beautiful. I know nothing about Chantacaille except that it's like mother-loving expensive. I've never used their products. I've never even seen their products in person, but their Christmas collection almost got me. I was so down for that. I was willing to do just filthy things for that, but at the end of the day, I restrained and I said no, and the moment passed. This I'm not sure that I can hold back from. It looks so beautiful. And I don't even have like a particular affinity for hummingbirds, but I just love that there's a hummingbird on the packaging. I love the fact that it's quads. Even the lipsticks look beautiful. Like it just, I don't know what it is. It speaks to my soul. I know it's going to be horrifically expensive. I'm hoping that I can at least justify one item. If I can only get one item, it's either going to be the big powder or one of the quads. I'm thinking the one with the blue packaging because I like the purples in it. But it is so beautiful, and I would really, really like to have this. I would really like to have this, even just to look at, honest to God. Yeah, I'm totally geeking out over this packaging. It's entirely the packaging. That's exactly what it is. If this was just housed in a very plain packaging, it wouldn't even blip on my radar. You put it in something as beautiful as this, and I want to have it. I want to have it sitting right back there so that we can all enjoy it in every video, and that I can turn and see it and be like, oh yes, you're still there. I love you. Anyways, I think I've made my thoughts on this well known. Let's move on to something else. Also with the packaging, so we'll stick with the theme here, although the fire inside of me doesn't burn quite as brightly for this collection as it does for Chantacaille, but this is the latest collection from Bare Minerals. And if I can find my other screenshot, yes, this is the Beauty of Nature collection. It is limited edition. So the eyeshadow palette is the Natural Oasis palette. It is $29 US. Now, the Bare Minerals website drives me a little wonky because they don't accept PayPal from Canada. They ship to Canada, but they don't accept PayPal. And yes, I could use a credit card, but I don't like using a credit card. And yes, I could just use it and pay it off, but just go with me on this. Why do they not accept PayPal from Canada? I don't understand that. I'm really hoping that this will come to Sephora in Canada so that I don't have to pay an exorbitant, extortionate amount of shipping. But last spring they came out with a beautiful collection as well that I was like drooling over, and it never came to Sephora in Canada. These lipsticks have, but the eyeshadow palette and the blushes have not. What I really want is the eyeshadow palette. I actually did pick up one of the lipsticks, but I haven't had a chance to play with it. It just arrived today. But I will be keeping my eye open for this collection here in Canada. A brand that I'm not particularly familiar with, but that's also drawing me in with their aesthetic is, I think it's Kiko Milano, is that how you say it? So they have released their Tuscan Sunshine collection, and I want everything in it. So the Perfecting Powder is $18, the Radiant Bronzer $18, Blush $18, Shiny Lip Stilo $14. Do they have, the face palette is $22, and where's the eyeshadow palette? $18. So pretty much 18 to 22 is sort of the range that we're looking at here. The eyeshadow palette, it's nothing new. I don't need this. I don't need this. But I like it and it's pretty. And ergo, I want it. Don't need it, but I want it. I don't even know where to buy Kiko Milano, like, so this is probably never going to happen, but it is beautiful. This is just the kind of the color story that I've just been gravitating towards lately. I love me some warm neutrals. Who would have thought that would happen? You wouldn't guess from what's going on here, but I do love neutrals. This, FYI, is the Sweet Violet little fun size palette from Violet Voss. I will be having a video coming up on that soon, including this look, so hold on to your butts, it's coming. Back to Kiko Milano. The face palette looks beautiful. It's not the bronzer, but the other powder with like a little bit of an ombre effect in the pan. So incredibly pretty. The outer packaging, beautiful. I don't need any of these products, and I really don't think I'm going to end up buying any of them, again, because I don't know where to buy it. I could Google it. It's not that hard. It's not an insurmountable problem. But if it descended from the heavens and landed on my table in front of me here, I would be most thrilled. All right, moving on. I sound like a nerd. Okay, MAC. Again, sometimes the collaborations that I see on like Trend Mood or whatever never come to fruition here in Canada, which is weird because MAC began in Canada, but whatever. Anyways, this does not say that it's exclusive to any particular region, so maybe it's supposed to come out in February. This, oh God, I don't know how to say this. This is a collaboration with Cacao Friends? Cacao Friends? I don't know. I'm just drawn to it because it's yellow and cute. I have no idea what these characters are. Sorry, I don't. Feel free to correct me and put the proper pronunciation down below if you feel so inclined, but the moment has passed. It's fine. It looks effing adorable. I only want like one. I don't need the whole range because they all frankly kind of look the same. Like clearly there's going to be differences, but the little like pink lemon head looking guy with the lipstick. Please, can I have you? You're adorable. Frankly, they're all adorable, but that one just, the little lipstick on the lipstick, it's like lipstick inception. Yes, please. I will have my eye out for this because I just think it's so cute. Okay, so Natasha Denona, as of the day that I am filming, has released her Love collection. So there is an eyeshadow palette, a face palette, and then 3, I think they're glosses. Yes. Gloss and a Lipophoria. That's a stupid name. Anyways, whatever. There's 3 of them. So, okay, so when I first saw this, the eyeshadow palette, I was like, I need you. And then I like took a breath, really looked at it. I don't need this. I don't. The face palette, however, yeah, I couldn't walk away from it, so I ordered it. And I have to thank my lovely subscriber, Mary, because she made a very generous donation to my channel through my PayPal link, and I have used that towards the cost of this face palette, and Mary, thank you. Like, honestly, I can't say thank you enough. Like, I don't expect anything from anybody. I truly don't. But when you guys do send me stuff or give donations or whatever, it means so much. Like it's very much appreciated. So there will be a review of this face palette coming at some point, but I'm not going to buy the eyeshadow palette because I don't need it. Sorry, I apologize. It's been a while since I've done one of these like new release videos and I'm out of practice. So I apologize. The flow is a little weird. It's a little choppy. I'm also feeling a little weird and punchy. I apologize. It's just a full moon kind of mood thing. I don't even know if it is a full moon. It just kind of feels a little off today. Anyways, next thing that I am so excited for, and I'm going to stop talking about the fact that I said I'm not going to buy any more foundations in 2020, because that is gone. Like that was gone, I think, by like the 10th of January, whatever month this is, because I have bought 2 and I fully intend to buy this one from Milani. So I'm a liar, liar, pants on fire. I'm totally gonna buy foundations in 2020, clearly. But the only reason that I really want to buy this one, this is the Screen Queen. I always want to say Scream Queen. Screen Queen foundation is because I love the Milani concealer so gosh darn much that I want to try the foundation out. I did not enjoy their Conceal and Perfect foundation. I think that's what it was called. I can't remember. It was just too full coverage for me, too heavy. I just didn't get on too much with that one. But this one is supposed to be a light to medium coverage, so that is right up my alley. It has a luminous natural finish, checking all the boxes that I'm looking for. It is available in 45 shades, and it looks to me from the images that I've seen that they actually do have a good inclusive range. I'm sure that there are going to be people who struggle in terms of finding their match. That happens all the time. But I am pleased to see a drugstore brand come out with 45 shades, and it's not just 45 shades of white. Good job, Milani. I can't remember if I said it. It is vegan, and I'm really excited to try it. So once I see it here in Canada, I will be grabbing it up. I will grab it, pick it up. Good Lord. And I'll do a review at that point. But I'm stoked about this one. I'm excited to try it. I hope it doesn't disappoint me. A palette that I was very interested in purchasing, went to the website, had it in my cart, hit checkout, the whole shebang. That is from Clarity Cosmetics, and it is the Blue Royal palette. It's just 6 shadows. It is $30 US. What kept me from buying it though is the fact that the shipping, I believe, if I recall correctly, was $28. And I'm not going to pay almost $60 US for a $30 palette and then convert that into Canadian and then pay the duties on it. It's not going to happen. So as beautiful as it is, that was a hard pass for me. Now, I am not blaming Clarity Cosmetics for the pricing of their shipping. I blame whoever they ship through. And sometimes smaller brands don't get the discounts that the really large brands get and all that kind of thing. I get it, but that still doesn't mean that I'm going to pay for it. All right, so the last item that I am particularly interested in, and then we'll move into the stuff that not so much. This one is from the brand Makeup a Murder, which just speaks to my true crime love and self right there. Also, this color story, right up my alley. Pinks, purples, love them. I've never tried anything from this brand, but this might be the one that gets me, so long as the shipping isn't stupid. And also, I just want to point out that they are going to be selling a sponge, and okay, so the names just fucking kill me. So the eyeshadow palette is called Partner in Crime, very cute. The sponge is the Crime Scene Cleaning Evidence Sponge Duo, which I just think is really cute. So I'm not interested in the sponge, but I am interested in the palette, so we'll see. Once it becomes available in February 1st, then I can at least check out and see what the shipping situation is going to look like. All right, so now we're going to switch gears and just talk about the stuff that I'm just not interested in. And I try sometimes to just be really funny in the delivery on these, and nothing's really lending itself to a lot of roasting here, to be honest. So it may not be as entertaining as you're used to with these kind of videos. I apologize. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about the newest Norvina mini palette. This is the Mini Pro Pigment Palette Volume 3. I don't understand the naming of this shit that's going on. Like a Mini Pro Pigment Palette Volume 3. Like, can we not, it's got fucking cherries all over it. Can we not just call it the cherry palette? Like, I honestly, it's like cars that are named like T43Z. Like, I'll never remember what that, it's forever going to be a blue car. Like, I'm never going to remember what it's called. Same with these like mini, like all these pro palettes that Norvina's putting out, or ABH sub category Norvina. I genuinely don't understand the situation that's going on over there, but a little bit of fuckery. Anyways, naming their shadows A1, A2, A3, B2, C2, like no, give them a name. Just give them a name. these, and especially with this kind of color story, like this is not a color matrix. These are just random colors put into a palette. Don't be naming them weird shit. Just give them actual names and be done with it. So that's my like biggest complaint. Second of all, I like the colors individually. Like I have no complaints with green. I like blue, I like red, I like pink. I wouldn't know what to do with these all together though. Like I've looked at this thing for far longer than it's worth. I genuinely don't know what you would do with these. And even on the Sephora, at least the Sephora Canada website, they only have one picture of the shadows applied and it looks like it's just the light blue. That's it. That's the only thing that's on there. And like with the swatches as well, like the red shades don't really look like there's that much differentiating them. So I just don't understand the palette. Like I don't hate it. I don't have like a visceral reaction to it, but I just not one bit interested. Not at all. Also not interested in this upcoming ColourPop thing. Now, Trend Mood says it's the Head of Heels collection. That makes zero sense to me, so I'm wondering if it's maybe like head over heels. That might make more sense. I don't know. Regardless, it just looks meh. Like it does not look interesting to me at all. Okay, so there's like a trio of those like glitter gel things. Like, can ColourPop stop? Just stop. They're like slowly killing our environment. Also, I like the power of eyesight, and I am not putting this shit anywhere near my eyes. It is not eye safe, and I'm not gonna wear it anywhere else on my body. So that's pointless for me. Everything else is just so mundane that it doesn't do anything for me. The palette is boring as hell. I'm sorry, but it is. And I like neutrals. We've established that earlier on in this video. This, boring, not interested. Let's talk about TooFaced very briefly. So first of all, I'm still kind of on the fence because of the whole like Lisa Blandino bullshit. I don't know. I'm not quick to like cut brands off entirely, but it's been a very long time. I'm trying to think what the last TooFaced thing was that I bought. I think it was the chocolate gold palette. I think. I don't know, it's been a while. And this is not going to entice me to buy it. I don't know what this is. It's a trio of highlighters. It says here there are 3 finishes in each foolproof compact, one for glow, soft focus, and dazzling radiance for a customized glow. Customizable, maybe, Jared? I don't know. Also, foolproof compact. What isn't a foolproof compact? I'm trying to like picture the scenario in which the compact just completely mystifies people. I'm drawing blanks. Let me know down below. What do you envision? Anyways, this just, I don't know, it looks like a whole bunch of unnecessary, in my opinion. I got nothing more to say than that. I think they're trying to be like Hourglass, but not executing it nearly with as much style and like finesse as Hourglass does. Minus that ghost edit weird clear plastic crap that Hourglass did for holiday this year. Not a fan of that. But even that looks better than this weird oval shit that's gonna be frankly a pain in the ass to store. It truly is. Like, give me sharp edges. That's what I want. Yeah, hard pass. Anyways, moving on. Now, this one I do have slightly stronger feelings about. So this is a collaboration between Pinky Rose and Riley Rose, and it is the Stormy Palette. And it's not enough for them to just call it the Stormy Palette, be inspired by the color story of a storm, label their shades like cloud and rain and ozone and whatever. No, they felt that they had to use these lightning bolt shaped pans for their shadows. That's a pain in the ass. They just look unusable. It also looks incredibly juvenile. I am not interested. Also, the color stories, just fucking weird. They have like these really bright neon shades in the mattes, and then all of the shimmery shades on the top are more like jewel tone / neutrals. they don't look like they jive together. So perhaps their inspiration is Shitstorm? All right, and speaking of Shitstorm, I may as well save my favorite Target to the very end, and that would be Beautyblender. And I really wish that I could explain why it is that I just get so angry at Beautyblender. I don't know why, I just do. I'm perpetually pissed off at them. They release literally any sponge and I'm like, fuck you. And I don't know why, I don't, but here we are. So they have jumped on the Lunar New Year trend and they have released a red sponge that they are going to charge $26 US for. And it's more than their regular sponge because it comes with this chintzy gold plated holder. Nope. Nope, nope. And also, I'm not like casting aspersions, and I have like, this is a genuine question. And I ask it at the risk of sounding like an ignorant white person, but there is significant concern about cultural appropriation, and I completely respect that. I completely understand that. Every brand has repackaged existing shit and put it out as being for the Lunar New Year. Is that a problem? Is that appropriation? I don't know. Discuss. I don't know. But it just seems weird to me that so many brands have been like, well, we have this highlighter, let's slap it in a red packaging and here we go. Oh, we have 6 million other colors of sponge, now let's make it in red and call it Lunar New Year. It just seems really weird to me. I don't know. Anyways, that is it. Feel free to comment on that or any of the items that I've talked about or anything that you happen to be excited about or really not excited about, as the case may be. And with that, I'm going to wrap this video up. Thank you so much for suffering through this, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, just be a decent human being. Bye for now. Why do you guys watch me?